Hello, my name is Antonio, and today I'm going to be talking about the Blue Yeti USB microphone. My review is going to consist of 4 parts. First, I'm going to give you a little bit about me and where I'm coming from judging this microphone. Second, I'm going to talk about the 5 things which I really love about this microphone. Third, I'm going to talk about the 2 things which I feel can be improved on this microphone. And finally, I'm going to demonstrate for you the difference between this microphone and one of my old microphones and let you hear the quality difference. A little bit about me. My name is Antonio Centeno. I own and operate a tailoredsuit.com. It's an online custom clothier, and on my website I give away a lot of information about how men should properly dress. In order to better communicate with my clients, in order to really enhance my articles, I've been wanting to supplement them with videos and MP3 recordings. Myself, I love to listen to MP3s, but nothing turns me off to an MP3 than a bad sound quality of the recorder's voice. So for me, having a solid microphone that would capture the richness of my voice was very important. Before this, I have used headset microphones. I've used the microphone on my Logitech Pro 9000. I've used the Blue Snowflake, which introduced me to the Blue products. And I was seriously considering the Snowball, probably for the last 6 months. But when I saw the Yeti come out, that was what prompted. I was like, I have to get this. And so I purchased the Yeti. I've owned it now for approximately 1 month, and that is what this review is based off of. The 5 things I love about the Blue Yeti. The first is going to be the quality of the sound recording. It's amazing. It's the only microphone I've ever owned that eliminates all the background noise and captures the full range of my voice. It was a night and day difference from all of the other microphones, including the Blue Snowflake, which seemed to capture sound from the entire room. The Yeti can do that, but I can easily switch the modes, and I choose for it to focus on me, to be a bit directional, which is great for podcasting and exactly what I wanted this microphone for. I also love the look of the Blue Yeti. It's beautiful. It's silver, and it's just aesthetically very pleasing, something that you do not mind having on your desk for other people to see. I also love the plug and play. So I own 3 separate laptops, each with a different operating system, XP, Vista, Windows 7, and this plug and play, it works seamlessly on each of the laptops. I also like the knobs, and so it has 4 separate knobs, which you can see in the photos, so I'm not going to go into that. But it allows you to adjust the headset volume. It allows you to immediately mute the mic. I can adjust the sensitivity, and I can also change the mode without having to touch anything on my computer or the software, and I love that. The build I talked about, it really is solid, besides just being aesthetically pleasing. And the final thing I love about it is the playful approach that Yeti took with this. So you see this Yeti character all over. He's in the instruction manual. And for me, it makes it a bit, I think, more approachable. You can see that they had fun with this. Reminds me of the company Crumpler. So that's all I have. Those are the 5 things I love. All right, I had to really stretch to find 2 things I would improve on the Blue Yeti. The first is I wasn't ready for the size. The Blue Yeti is big. It weighs 3.5 pounds, and it is almost 1 foot tall. In fact, let me go ahead and try to bring it in front of you. You can see it right there. I mean, this thing is big. The other would be that the Blue Yeti is the knobs. 2 of the knobs seem a bit loose, and if anything was going to break on this, I would expect those knobs to break first. Again, I'm not going to be throwing this around, so I'm not, I really stretched to find those 2 things. Otherwise, I love it. So for comparison, I'm now using the microphone that came with my Logitech VideoCam Pro 9000. It's a good microphone. It does a good job if I'm talking with somebody on Skype. But as you can probably notice, there should be a little bit of a background noise, and it just sounds like I'm talking in a room. It's collecting echoes, and it's just not as crisp and clear as the Yeti Blue Yeti. Forgetting what it's called. But let me go ahead and quickly show you guys the box. I don't think I've done this. And here's the box that the Blue Yeti came with. Again, the nice funny little characters on the back, and they show you the four different modes. And here are the characters again. Very solid box. When I opened it up, I was not worried about there being any damage. My final recommendation of the Blue Yeti is I give it 9 out of 10 stars. Overall, it is, again, the finest microphone I have ever owned. I am not a musician, so I'm not using it, in that realm. But as a podcaster, as a recording video, this thing is amazing. The only issue and why I knocked it just a bit is the price. For some, about $125 is going to be a barrier that they're not going to want to cross. And the Blue Yeti is a bit overkill if you're only going to use it for Skype. But if you're a podcaster or somebody that cares about getting a really strong sounding voice, I highly recommend it.